We're going to be starting on page 647 with a song, a prayer that says, we are grateful that we wake up every day. And my soul has been returned to me. Modeh ani lefanecha, melech chai v'kayam, shechezarta b'nishmati b'chemla, b'chemla, Rabba emunatecha, Rabba emunatecha, modani lefanecha, melech chai v'kayam, shechezarta b'nishmati b'chemla, b'chemla, Rabba emunatecha, Rabba emunatecha.
Shabbat Shalom. Good Shabbos to all of you and good morning. As I said last night during services, there is quite a bit to be happy about on this morning. But before we start, just by way of introduction, I'm Niles Goldstein. I'm the rabbi of Congregation Beth Shalom. This is Gordon Lustig, our music director. And we are so happy not only to celebrate Shabbat, but to also celebrate the fact that we are in the middle of the counting of the Omer, the 7 weeks of 7 days in between Passover and the holiday of Shavuot, the time we celebrate the giving of the 10 Commandments at Mount Sinai. But in addition to both of those things, obviously we are also celebrating the bar mitzvah of Elliott Miluso. And I know that some of you have come from near and far. Maybe with a show of hands, who has come from outside of Napa? Quite a number of you. Okay, a lot. Who has come from outside of California? Nobody? Everyone's in Oh, a few. Anyone from out of the country? Every once in a while we get someone from out of the country. I think we had the UK the last time. Well, welcome to all of you, particularly those of you who are visiting, and we say Mazal Tov in advance to Laura and to Shecky and Maxine and all of Elliott's family and friends who are here to celebrate this special occasion today. At the beginning of the bar mitzvah service, I invite up Elliott's parents to present him with the talit, the prayer shawl that he's going to be wearing for the first time during this service and hopefully on many other occasions to come. Up here.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, tzivanu lehadlik ner, asher lehitatef batzitzi.
Amen. And as Elliott joins us here at the Bima, we're going to turn to page 192 and continue with the singing of Ma Tovu.
This can actually be done as a round. I can only do one part at a time myself, so I'm going to need your help. I'll give you a cue as to when you come in. We have Nancy in the middle section who can help lead everybody there. Okay. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael. So we'll start over here. You go. Ma tovu, oh ma tovu, oh ma tovu, oh halecha Yaakov tovu, oh halecha Yaakov. Everyone, Yisrael. Yisrael.
Page 193.
May the one whose spirit is with us in every righteous deed be with all who work for the good of humanity and bear the burdens of others, and who give bread to the hungry, who clothe the naked, and take the friendless into their homes. May the work of their hands endure, and may the seed they sow bring abundant harvest.
Page 198. This section, known as Birchot HaShachar, the morning blessings, is going to be chanted by Elliott. I know a number of you are probably not of the Jewish faith, but one of the core teachings of Judaism, and CBS members know I've spoken about this quite a bit, is that we don't take life for granted. Life is not a given, it is a gift. And so during the Shabbat morning service, there are a litany of blessings and prayers where we express our gratitude for our identities, for our community, for our health, for the very air that we breathe. And Elliott is going to lead us in these blessings, and I invite you to follow along, and Gordon and I will get you started in the English following each of Elliott's Hebrew blessings.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lasech vivina lechavim ben yom uvein laila.
Who has given the mind the ability to distinguish day from night.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, pokeach ivrim.
Who opens the eyes of the blind.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, matir asurim.
Who frees the captive.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, zokef gefufim.
Who lifts up the fallen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, rokah haaretz al hamayim.
Who stretches the earth over the waters.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamehin mitzadei gaver.
Who strengthens our steps.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, malbish arumim.
Who clothes the naked.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hanoten laya'ef koach.
Who gives strength to the weary.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamavir sheina me'enai utnuma me'af apai.
Who removes sleep from the eyes, slumber from the eyelids.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani b'tzelem Elohim.
Who has made me in the image of God.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani bein horin.
Who has made me free.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Yisrael.
Who has made me a Jew.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, ozer Yisrael b'gvura.
Who girds Israel with strength.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, oter Yisrael b'tifara.
Who crowns Israel with splendor. We turn to page 224 and rise for the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitkada v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah. B'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayedecho beit Yisrael. Bagala uvizman kahariv le'imeru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah v'mar la'olam ul'almei almaya yitbarach v'yishtapach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yithalev v'yithalal Shemeda Kudasha Barichu, Leila Min Kol Birchata V'Shirata, Tushbechata V'Nechemata, Da'amiran Bi'alma, Ve'imeru, Amen.
Our call to worship, the Baruchu, is on page 226.
La la la. La 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 la. La 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 Barehu et Adonai Hamevorah. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Hamevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Please join me in English at the bottom of page 228. Praised are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of light and darkness, who makes peace and fashions all things. In mercy you illumine the world and those who live upon it. In your goodness you daily renew creation. How numerous are your works, Adonai? In wisdom you form them all, filling the earth with your creatures. Be praised, Adonai our God, for the excellent work of your hands, and for the lights you created, may they glorify you. Shine a new light upon Zion, that we all may swiftly merit its radiance. Praised are you, Adonai, creator of all heavenly lights. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer HaMe'orot. Page 231. Love your neighbor as yourself, you said. And light blinded, we saw that inner and outer worlds are one, as you are one. You spoke and we wrote. We reached down for you down the centuries. Your light moving before us as we climbed, fell back and climbed again. Your Sinai of life. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Please be seated.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadevarim ha'ele asher anohi mitzaveha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlektecha v'derek ushokpecha uvkumecha shartam liod al yadecha v'hayu letotafot beineneha uktavtam al mezuzo beitecha uvisharecha Lama tiskeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai Vitem kedoshim lelohehem. Ani Adonai Elohehem. Asher hotzeti etem eretz Mitzrayim. Liot lahem lelohim. Ani Adonai Elohehem.
Page 240. And we continue with the singing of Mi Chamocha.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha ne'edar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot. Ose fele. Shira chadasha shibachu geulim. L'shimcha al sfat hayam. Yachad kulam todu v'himnechu v'yameru Adonai yimlo le'olam va'ed. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha ne'edar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot. Ose fele.
These words we just sang, Mi Chamocha, are from the book of Exodus, and they comprise a song about joy, about redemption, about the fact that our ancestors were freed from bondage in Egypt. So it is in that spirit of joy and gratitude that we turn to the next section in the morning liturgy, the Amidah, that Elliott's going to lead us in. And for this series of prayers, again, I'd like to invite you to please rise if you are able.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rahel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibur v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zoher Hasdeavot, V'Himahot, Umevi Gula, Livnei V'Nehem, L'man Shemo B'Ahava, Choser U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibur Le'Lam Adonai, Hayeh Hakol Atah Rav Hoshia, Morid Hatal, Ehokel Hayim Behesed, Mehayeh Hakol B'Rahamim Rabim, Somek Noflim V'Ofei Holim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Alfaha, Mikamoha Ba'al Gevurot, Umidom Melach, Melech Memid, Umechaye, Umatmi Yeshua, Uneman Atalech Achayot Hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mehaye Hakol.
שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל עמך. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ישראל עמך. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל עמך. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל עמך. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל עמך. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל עמך.
We continue on page 362 with Seder Kriyat Torah, the service for the reading of the Torah. Now, the people of Israel, the Jewish people, are known as the people of the book. And that is because the book, the Torah, that we're going to be taking out momentarily, contains all of our teachings, all of our values, all of our principles and traditions. That is what we venerate, and that is what we celebrate. And on a joyous occasion like a bar mitzvah, it is, of course, only appropriate that Elliott will be reading from the Torah portion connected to this particular Shabbat. It is a rite of passage for many, many Jewish students and adults. And I am so excited, Elliott, to hear you read this very special portion on your very special day. So I would like to invite up to open the Ark Sarah, Cameron, and Aunt Ann. And as they make their way up to the Ark, I'd like to again invite everyone who's able to please rise. Just take the right side. You can take the left side. Whatever you want. You just stand here.
Okay, go ahead.
Ein kamocha va'Elohim Adonai ve'ein kama'asecha malchutecha malachut kol olamim u'memshaltecha b'chol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch Leolam va'ed, Adonai os le'amo yitain, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. Av harachamim, heitiva v'rtzonecha et Zion. Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim, Tivnei chomot Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah u'devar Adonai miYerushalayim. Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah. Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah. Le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato.
I mentioned at the outset of this service for the reading of the Torah that everything is contained in this book, in this scroll. All of our teachings, our principles, our holidays, our practices. And so what I would like to do now is invite up everyone who played a key role in your own Jewish development in passing this Torah, in passing this tradition, Lador Vador, from generation to you. So I'd like to invite Maxine to stand over here, along with Rob and Marcia,
Right in front here, yeah.
and Shecky and Laura, and then you, Elliott, at the end. Pass the Torah scroll as well as the Jewish tradition, Lador Vador, from generation to generation. Pass it to Marcia.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Gadlul Adonai iti u'neromamo shemo yachdav. Exalt Adonai with me and let us extol God's name together.
Lecha Adonai hagedula v'hagevura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod. Ki kol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz, ki kol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz. Lecha Adonai hamamlecha v'hamid na'aseh lecho l'rosh. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu b'har kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu b'har kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'ishtachavu l'har kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'ishtachavu l'har kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'ishtachavu l'har kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'ishtachavu
where'd you go? Come back here. This is your moment. So I mentioned that at a Shabbat service and at a bar or a bat mitzvah, there's a special reading assigned for that particular day. And this particular Torah portion, this parsha that Elliott's going to be reading a section from, is called Emor. It's from the book of Leviticus, chapters 21 through 24. And Leviticus is the third of the 5 books of Moses. There are more, and I mentioned last night, there are more verses in this particular Torah portion than in any other Torah portion in the entire Torah. Elliott's not going to be reading all of them, but there is a lot of material in this parsha, rituals for the priests, about sacrifices, high holy day observances, the holiday of Sukkot, many interesting and important practices and traditions in the Jewish tradition. And our gabbai for this morning, and also Elliott's tutor throughout this process, is our synagogue and education director, Mara Perasachensky. And Mara is going to be calling up our various aliyot, our aliyahs for this morning.
Yamod Rishon, Leah bat Mindel v'David, Shlomo ben Mindel v'Avraham. Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Amvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor. Daber el bnei Yisrael v'yamarta alehem moadei Adonai asher tikru otam mikre kodesh elehem moadai. Sheshet yamim tesem laha uvayom hashvi. Shabbaton mikra kodesh. Chol melaha lo tasu shabbativ ladnai b'chol moshvotehem eile moadei adnai mikre kodesh asher tikru otam b'moadam.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai
Noten
noten
haTorah.
haTorah.
Amen.
Yamod Sheni, Mindel bat Blima v'Natan, Mindel bat Frele v'Yitzhak, David ben Chaya v'Moshe. That's Marsha, Maxine, and Rob. Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Amvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher Amim. Asher Nanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai
Noten
Torah.
haTorah.
Amen. Wait, no, yeah, there. B'hodesh harishon barba asar hodesh bein harbaim pesach ladonai v'hamisha asar yom lahodesh hazeh hag hamatzot ladonai shivat yamim matzot zohelu bayom harishon mikra kodesh yelahem kol melechet avodah lo ta'asu Ukrate Michel Adonai Shivat Yamim Bayom Hashvi Grakodesh Kol Melahed Avodah Lo Tasu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Cutie.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Neshe v'David. Baruch atah Adonai. Oh, baruchu et Adonai mevorach.
Baruch Adonai Mvorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai mevorach leolam va'ed. Baruch Adonai mevorach. Baruch atah Adonai mevorach. Oh, sorry. Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher בחר בנו בכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני
Noten HaTorah. Amen.
וידבר אדוני אל משה לאמור דבר אל בני ישראל ואמרת עליהם כי תבואו אל הארץ אשר אני נותן לכם וקצרתן את קצירה ועבדתם את העומר ראשית קצירכם אל הכהן והניף את העומר לפני אדוני לצונכם ממחרת השבת יניפו הכהן ועשיתם ביום הניפכם את העומר כבש תמים בן שנתו לעולה לאדוני. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נתן בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני
Noten HaTorah. Amen. יישר כוח. מצוין.
Yamod Revi'i, Solomon ben Blima v'Natan, Bilcha bat Mindava Abraham. Bonnie.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach.
Baruch Adonai Mvorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato baruch atah Adonai
Noten HaTorah. Amen.
Amen. Nato Shnei Asronim, Solet Belulah Hashem, Mishel Adonai, Reach Nichoach, Nizko Yain, Revi'id Chachim, Belechem, Bekoli, Bekarmel, Lo Tachu, Ad Etzem Hayom Hazeh, Ad Havim Adhem, Et Karban Velohechem, Ukhat Olam, Velo Edorotechem, Bechol Moshvotechem, Usvartem Lachem, Mimacharat Hashavat, Vayom Havinechem, Et Ochomer, Hatznufa, Shavat Shavatot, Tiyena, Timimena, Tiyena, Et Mimacharat Ad Mimacharat HaShabbat, Hashvini, Hasperu, Hamishim Yom, Behu Paratem, Mo, Mincha, Hadasha, Adonai, Nimamosh Havotehem, Tavoe, Lechem, Tenifa, Shatayim, Shanei, Esronim, Solet, Tenikiena, Hametz, Tenufa, Before Adonai.
Baruch
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Thank you, guys.
Not easy planning a bar mitzvah and learning a Torah portion, so.
Yamod Hamishi, Eliyahu ben Leah v'Shlomo.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Amen. Higratem al halehem shivat basim tamim b'nei shana ufar ben bakar had ve'lim shenayim yulam ladonai min hatam v'nisehem mishe brach nichoach ladonai v'asitem serisim echad lehatat u'shnei kevasim b'nei shana lezevach shlamim v'henifat kohen otam al lehem abikurim shnufa lifnei Adonai al shnei kevasim kodesh yu ladonai lakohen Rashem b'etzem hayom hazeh mikra kodesh yeh lahem kol melachet avodah lotasu chad elim b'chol moshvotehem lidorotehem. It wasn't the end.
Sorry,
It wasn't the end.
I was just so excited for you. I'm so excited.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
Excellent reading, Elliott. It is a tradition after the Torah reading and after the Elliott, those who have been called up for Aliyahs in the morning, to offer a Misha Berach prayer, a prayer where we ask God to give well-being and health and happiness to all those who have been called to the Torah this morning. We also include anyone here or anyone known to those here who's in need of God's extra blessings of healing on this Shabbat morning. The Misha Berach prayer is on page 371.
Sheberach Avotenu Mikor HaBracha V'imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing. And let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu, Kor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema. The renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
To dress our Torah scroll, I'd like to invite Naomi Petrick to please come up to the bima, and I'd like us to ask everyone else to please rise.
Vizot HaTorah Asher Sam Moshe Lifnei Bnei Yisrael Al Pi Adonai Biad Moshe Al Shlosha Devarim Al Shlosha Devarim Al Shlosha Devarim Ha'olam Omer Al Shlosha Devarim Al Shlosha Devarim Al Shlosha Devarim Ha'olam Omer.
Elliott, how are you feeling?
Horrible.
Only seven more hours to go. You're doing great. Now, it's not just the Torah reading. There's also a Haftarah reading, a section from one of the books of the prophets that the rabbis connect thematically with a Torah portion that's been read. The one for Elliott's bar mitzvah is from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 44. He's going to be reading just a part of it. Ezekiel was a very important prophet. He was a mystic. He went into captivity when the Babylonians conquered Israel and Judah, probably about 2,600 years ago. Very important prophet, and Elliott is going to share these very ancient words with all of us.
I'm what?
You're gonna read from the Haftarah.
Oh, okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar b'nviim tovim ratzah v'divreihem hanemarim be'emet Baruch atah Adonai haboher b'torah u'Moshe avdo v'Yisrael amo u'v'nviei ha'emet v'tzedek. I'm done.
Take a deep breath. We're almost done.
V'hakohanim havim b'nei tzadok asher shameru et mishmeret mikdashi bitot b'nei Yisrael me'alai Hema yikrevu elai l'sharateni v'amedu lefanai l'hakriv li levadam neum Adonai Elohim Hema yavo el mikdashi v'hema yikrevu el shulhani l'sharateni v'shameru et mishmarti v'haya bevoam el sharei hehater habnimit bigdei pishtim yilbashu v'lo yale alehem semer b'sharatam b'sharei hehater habnimit v'avaita Parei pishtim yiyu al brasham v'miknesei pishtim yiyu al matnehem lo yagiru bayaza Utseitam hehater hahitonam elham yifshatu et bigdehem asher hemam esharatim bam einihu otam belisho takodesh v'lashu begadim ahirim v'lo yakadeshu etam bigdehem Verosham lo yigalehu, ferach lo yeshalehu, kaso nixamu et rashehem, ve'ayin lo yishtu kol kohen, ve'am el hatzer hapnimit, ve'almanahu grusha, lo yiku lahem lenashi, ki eats betulot, mizerach beit Yisrael, ve'almanah, shetihiyet almanah, mikohen yikavim, V'tamei yomru bein kodesh lehol uvein tamein letahor yodiu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sorkol haolamim sadik b'chol hadarot hayel haneman hayomer ve'oseh hamedaber umkayem shekal devarach emet v'tzedek Al HaTorah v'al Havodah v'al Hanvi v'al Yom HaShabbat hazeh Shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu likdusha v'limnucha kavod u'tifaret Al hakol anai Eloheinu anaknu modim lach uvarhim otach tvarach shimcha b'fi kol hai tamid le'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha'shabbat.
Mazel tov. Deep breath.
Horrible. I hate this. No, I'm good.
Okay.
First of all, I want to thank everyone for coming to celebrate this important milestone. My Torah portion is called Amor. In my Torah portion, it talks about many ideas, the building of the tabernacle, the holidays, and some important rules and suggestions. In my opinion, the portion's main idea is to build community and bring people together. One idea is the comparison between natural sacred space and man-made sacred space. Sacred place is where people get together and share ideas. I have been to many sacred places. In Ecuador and Costa Rica, people from around the world go there to see beauty like I did. While there, they meet people from other cultures and share experience. This made me realize sacredness isn't just religious, it is anywhere people get together and share their culture and ideas. Another kind of sacred space is man-made. In synagogues, temples, and churches, we do the same thing. We get together, pray, share ideas, and culture. We can even experience a shared sense of awe. Another important part of my portion was the start of holidays like Shabbat and Passover. I think the reason God started those holidays was to make people come together as one. This was their way of building community such as we do here at Temple, whenever you come. Look how far we have come in celebrating these holidays. We even used to do it in the desert, which sounds horrible. With the addition of these holidays, we got closer to our family. Even though these holidays have changed a great deal over the centuries, their core values and basic traditions are the same. Over this past year, I have volunteered at the animal shelter and said the Modeh Ani prayer every morning. These are ethical and ritual mitzvot. By volunteering, I have felt closer to my community. It made me feel like I could really contribute to my community. It's also a real eye-opener for me. I didn't know so many animals needed a home. So I decided to be a mensch and adopt 2 adorable kittens whom I love dearly, who, by the way, are turning 10 months old today. By saying the Modeh Ani, I have felt closer to the Jewish people. I feel like I am a good Jew. It made me feel like I really belonged as a Jewish person. After my bar mitzvah, I will still embrace Judaism as it will forever be a part of me. I will also keep helping at Camp Havrim. Thanks to this amazing yet hard journey, I feel like a better person. I had to learn a new language and study a lot of it. For my bar mitzvah, if you would have told me to work at the animal shelter, I would have laughed. But now I quite enjoy it and tell people all about it. I think it has made me a better person because it has made me help out my community. I'd like to thank some people. First, I'd like to thank Rabbi and Mara for teaching me and helping me on this journey. Thanks to Gordon for helping with the music. Thank you to Tia Shani for sharing my portion. Tu eres familia para mí. I would also like to thank my parents for helping me on this journey. I would like to thank all my friends and family who have come from far and wide to come see me. I would also like to thank my cats, Ahi and Nori, for comforting me. I would like to give a special thanks to anyone who came to watch me and those watching online. Shabbat Shalom. Sit down?
No, you can't sit down yet. Now you get to, you don't have to do anything more, but we'd like you to stay here. You did such an excellent job. A few of us want to share a few words with you, so I'd like to call up your mom and dad first, Laura and Shecky.
Can I sit down there at least to hear it?
Just stand here.
Okay. Hopefully I get through the whole thing. All right, Mr. Guy, this is your day. I know what you've been going through, and I've been there. Like, literally, I was right here when I did the same thing. So since your first day, you've had a lot to say. The doctor who first met you called you a pterodactyl. You were only about 5 pounds, and at least 4 pounds were lungs. When you actually learned to speak, you asked a lot of questions about what's fair and what was around you and how you were able to see things from multiple perspectives. I missed a line there. Sorry. You asked about what was fair and how to create justice. I was often floored at how well you observed what was around you and how you were able to see things from multiple perspectives. Some of my favorite moments were when you were 3-ish and would help translate what your grandparents said in English to your parents who only spoke to you in Spanish. Your heart seemed to catch up with your lungs, and you still have a very strong sense of justice, and I really hope it doesn't turn into you becoming a lawyer like your aunt. Yeah. In your recent life, I've seen you master bilingual education, you're getting really good grades, and you almost never need help with your homework, sometimes much to our chagrin. Academics are just really easy for you, and I can see your brilliant mind is hard at work, and I'm certain you help those around you at school for whom things aren't as easy. Lately, you've been at the animal shelter a lot, and to that I say what I always say, we are not adopting any more pets. But I know your heart wants to share love with all the animals, and your voice can't help but ask about doing more for them. So I'm seeing you. Here it is. Okay, almost there. All right. I'm seeing you turn into this person who has a big heart, a great mind, and a strong voice. I hope as you become an adult, your heart expands past the animals at the shelter to other places where you can do good in the world. I hope your mind, which is amazing at learning sports statistics, expands to create and analyze in ways that others can't fathom. And your voice, which is great at calling out injustice, and I hope it is heard by those creating that injustice to make a change in this world. We love you. I'm very proud of you.
All right. That's a hard one to follow. And I apologize, but I'm not going to translate this all for everybody again. Querido Elliott, eres mi único hijo y te amo más que nunca. He aprendido tanto de ser tu mamá. Sé que me enseñas tanto como espero que yo te enseñaré. Has trabajado mucho para hoy y estoy orgullosa de ti. Espero que ves lo que yo veo, que logras mucho cuando echas ganas. Creo en ti y sé que tienes un corazón de oro. A veces mi trabajo es ayudarte a ver lo increíble que eres y no dudes en que siempre estaré a tu lado creyendo en ti. Creo que voy a decir lo mismo que mi mamá me dijo en mi Mitzvah. Espero que algún día veas lo que yo veo en ti y lo increíble que eres. Te amo y te amaré para siempre.
Elliott, that is a very tough act for me to follow, even though I didn't understand a word that your mom said. But I can tell. So I just want to offer a couple words to you as well. Can I have your attention just for a second? You have been a member, along with your family, for a long time here at CBS. And you have been so exemplary, all of you, in terms of modeling, what it means to be a committed Jewish family. I treasure all that you and your family have given to this community. I've seen you every Sunday morning and many other times other than that. I know sometimes Hebrew in religious school can be a struggle. It was for me too, but I went 3 days a week, and I wound up becoming a rabbi. So you never know. I know that you are a young man with lots of passions. I know you have great passion for your 2 cats. I know you have great passion for soccer. And I know you love to travel. And I know you're excited about future trips that may be ahead of you. You did such a great job of explaining some of the challenges of being Jewish. It's not easy being a Jew, as you correctly point out. You have told me about the ethical mitzvah, taking care of animals, but also the ritual mitzvah, the one you picked, saying Modeh Ani Lefanecha every morning. That's something I did years ago, and I have not, I'll be honest with you, I have not been able to keep up with that every morning in my own life. So a lot of these practices and rituals are not easy, but I hope for you that you can take all of your prodigious talents, your skills, as your dad said, your expansive heart, and whatever you wind up doing with your life, I really hope that Judaism and Jewish practice will be a part of it. You have an exciting road ahead of you. You have such intelligence, such wit. You have probably one of the driest senses of humor I've ever seen in someone of your age, and I happen to like dry humor. I just hope you will take all of those talents with you during the course of your life, and that Judaism will continue to play a really important role. Normally at this point in the ceremony, I offer a very ancient Jewish blessing on you, known as the priestly benediction. But we have a very special guest who's going to do it instead, along with Gordon. So I'd like to invite Cantor Nancy Linder to come back up, and you stay here, and they're going to do the priestly benediction instead of me.
I'm Elliott's cousin, in case you don't know.
Say that again.
I am Elliott's cousin. So his grandma is my mother's first cousin.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav eilecha v'ikunecha. Yisa Adonai panav eilecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God bless you and keep you. May God deal kindly and graciously with you. May God bestow favor upon you and grant you peace.
Yivarechecha
May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav eilecha v'ikunecha. Yisa Adonai panav eilecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
We turn now to page 374 to return the Torah to the Ark. And to open the Ark, I'd like to invite up Story, along with Gianfranco and Arielita. Please rise. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and open the Ark.
Hodo al eretz v'shamayim vayarem keren le'amo tehila lechol chasidav libnei Yisrael al kevrovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Etz chaim hi lemachazikim ba v'tomecheha meushar deracheha darchei noam v'chol netivotecha shalom. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Chadesh Yameinu Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem.
Yalenu is on page 586.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol, la'teit gedula le'yotzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, ve'gohor aleinu Adama shelo sam chalkenu kahem, vigor alenu kechol hamonam, vanachnu korim, umistakavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo
Thank you, guys. Please be seated. Before we continue and conclude our service, I'd like to ask you to flip back to page 552 as we offer a prayer for the people and the state of Israel during this challenging time. Please join me. O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen. And now I would like to invite Mara to come back to the bima. And Mara has some words she wants to share with you. Elliott's going to come with you, okay?
And mazel tov to everyone here. Elliott, before you looked a little nervous, and still a little bit.
I'm shaking.
A little bit, it's okay. But guess what? You're done. And all that hard work was all worth it, because now you get to relax.
Not worth it.
Well, I'd like to share the fact that today you did not come here and say to the entire congregation or to the rabbi or to Gordon, can we just do the Hebrew part of the morning blessings? Like, you don't have to do your part. And you didn't go for the morning blessing where you asked, may I have a pie, instead of may I have a pie. So I'm very proud of that maturity that you've already shown in becoming a man. Last night, I saw a different side of you than I have before. After we had your service, you were outside playing, and I came outside, and you looked at me very deadpan, and you go, what are you doing tomorrow? And with you, Elliott, I don't know if you were serious or not. Like, I was like, I don't know, I guess maybe I'll sleep in a little bit? What are you doing tomorrow? And with a straight face, you were like, I don't know, maybe watch some TV. I was like, okay. I was like, you want to get breakfast? He said, sure. I texted him this morning, hey, you still up for getting breakfast, or you want to do that bar mitzvah thing? And like the good boy that he is, he doesn't have his phone, so he didn't write me back. So I figured I'd show up and see if we did this bar mitzvah thing. And you knocked it out of the park, okay? You did a fantastic job, and all of your hard work definitely paid off. I owe you breakfast, okay? French toast is what I hear is on the menu. So, on behalf of Congregation Beth Shalom, I am happy to present to you your very own engraved Kiddush cup that you will take through all of your simchas throughout life. A book about the history of the Jews of Napa, written by members of our congregation. Your very own copy of the Tanakh, which we can have reading study sessions on, you and I.
We can make the plans, I just won't show up.
Okay, I'll come hunt you down. And from the URJ, I give you a gift certificate for $3,250 towards a trip to Israel during one of your summers during high school.
Thank
Okay?
you.
So that's pretty cool. You get to
Thank
do
you.
all those things. And again, Mazel Tov to everyone for being here today. Mazel Tov, Shani, on your bat mitzvah today as well. And Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. Finally.
As we near the end of our service, our thoughts turn to those who are no longer with us, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves go unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. We remember those who have died during the past 12 months. Dr. Rodney Block, Eugene DePasqua, Barbara Balick, Debbie Mendelson, Peter LeBand, Michael Blend, Renee Marer, William Powell Hudson, David Folkman, David Ash, Diane Gallagher, Elizabeth Foster, Diane Rado Persile, Lynn Posner, Sherry Bibas, Kafir Bibas, Ariel Bibas, Sharon Meyer Fuller, Wolfgang Schechter, Itzhak Algarat, Tzachi Idan, Ohad Yachalomi, Shlomo Mansour, Oded Lifshitz, Yamina Abitan, Fran Dannon, Yvette Abitan, and Barbara Gardner. We also remember and honor the yahrzeits, the anniversaries of the deaths of Dee Copeland, Eileen Gotkin, Myrna Abramovich, Paul Newman, Charles E. Threadgill, Kate Levin, Freda Teller, Elvin Levy, Joseph Persile, Sidney Williams, Elizabeth Katz, Herman Schwartz, Arnold Bremler, Robert Weibel, Ilya Gordon, Rosa Levin, Ethel Cohen, William Brower, George Sultan, Jimmy Rabb, Allison Solomon, Kevin McCarville, Warren Boxer, Janice Marie Blattis, Albert Simon, and Meyer Steinberg. And if anyone here has a name they'd like to add to this list, I invite you to share it with us. The Mourner's Kaddish is on page 598. Please rise. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shmei Rabbah v'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael b'agala uv'izman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'alam ulamei almaya yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseb v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shmei dekudsha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata, Damiran ba'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlaba rabba min shmaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the source of peace grant peace to all those in mourning and comfort to all those who are bereaved, and let us all say amen. Please be seated. Before we turn to the Kiddush and Motzi in anticipation of our delicious lunch waiting for us, thank you, Shecky and Laura, we turn to our final song.
Page 250. Vishamru, B'nai Yisrael. Vishamru, B'nai Yisrael, et HaShabbat la'asot, et HaShabbat la'asot, et HaShabbat l'dorotam. Berit olam, lai lai la lai 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 la lai 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 la lai. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asot, et HaShabbat la'asot, et HaShabbat l'dorotam. Berit olam, lai la la lai lai la la lai la la lai. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asot, et HaShabbat la'asot, et HaShabbat l'dorotam. Berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafas. Uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asot, et HaShabbat la'asot, et HaShabbat l'dorotam. Berit olam, lai 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 lai. Vishamru.
Elliott, I'd like to invite you and your mom and dad to come up to the bima. And would everyone else please rise? Okay, let's do the Kiddush together. Ready?
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei bori hagafen. Amen.
L'chaim.
I haven't gotten any yet.
Ready? Ready for the Mitzi?
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam,
Hamotzi
lechem min haaretz. Amen.
B'tei avon. Shabbat shalom and
Chaim.
mazel tov.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.